Oh, hello there, my brave immortal souls. Happy National Absurdity Day. And have fun today. Go out and do crazy, zany, and absurd things. I, for one, am exploring all the things that I could be in this virtual world. You've seen me as a mermaid, as a ghost, as a centaur, and I thought we've had so much fun with our sea creatures and our different fish timers and all like that I thought I'd try my hand at being a beautiful and graceful jellyfish. I mean, we've had a few on this show, have we not? And oh, I just love these beautiful colors in this deep sea. And while I'm out here exploring all that I can be, let me just tell you a few absurd facts. While I gracefully float in the depths of my visual ocean. You typically only breathe out of one nostril at a time. It's true. Look it up. More people drown in fresh water than in salt water. There's a staggering 90% of drownings taking place in swimming pools, bathtubs, and rivers, especially because of the properties of fresh water on the body. Your brain uses up around 20% of your body's blood and oxygen. Did you know that ravens' moods are affected by others? Ravens are actually very in tune with the feelings of the other creatures around them in their world, and this empathetic trait has previously only been observed in primates. They're certainly super clever, aren't they? Giraffes hum to each other at night to make sure their herd stays together, since their vision is impaired in the nighttime. That's how they stay in touch. No cell phones needed. Figs aren't considered vegan because they have dead wasps inside of them. Oh, this changes what I think of as a healthy snack. Vegan Life explains that a female wasp will enter the fig, passing into a part of the plant known as the calamina. While trying to lay her eggs, eventually she dies and is broken down by a protein-digesting enzyme inside the fig. Oh my goodness. Oh, my goodness there. We are born with only two innate fears: the fear of falling and the fear of loud sounds. The rest of your phobias are learned over time. Your blood makes up about 8% of your body weight. Miss Piggy was originally named Piggy Lee, and originally she wasn't dating Kermie. Squirrels cause more power outages in the United States than anything else. The peak season for squirrel attacks are between May and June and October to November. They cause problems by tunneling, chewing through electrical insulation, or becoming a current path between electrical conductors. Oh my goodness. You can tell the temperature by counting a cricket's chirps. If you count how many times a cricket chirps in 15 seconds and then add 37, you'll get a number that is pretty close approximation to the current temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. How do you like them apples? Yeah. Children of identical twins are genetically siblings, not genetic cousins. Cousins whose parents are identical twins share 25% of their DNA instead of the usual 12.5%. This is the equivalent of a half sibling. Who knew? Wow. The Goodyear blimp is the official bird of Redondo Beach, California, passed in a resolution in 1983, even though it's not a living organic bird. I love that one. I love when people are funny. Okay, the world's smallest McDonald's was designed for bees. This is literally called McHive. McHive is in Sweden and can not only house thousands of bees, but it's also shaped like a smaller version of the fast food joint Tiny Golden Arches. The whole deal. McDonald's built this McHive to help restore the world's bee population. Gotta love it. Dun 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 dun. Wow. Bubble wrap was originally intended to be wallpaper. It was invented in 1957. When it failed to gain popularity, they sold it to IBM as a protection in packaging product. Later, it also expanded to be protective packaging for foods. All right. Humans are the only animals with chins. I've got a small one, but at least I've got one. Yay! Napoleon once lost a battle to a horde of bunnies. The emperor had requested that a rabbit hunt be arranged for himself and his men. His chief of staff set it up and had men round up reportedly about 3,000 rabbits for the occasion. When the rabbits were released from their cages, the bunnies charged towards Bonaparte and his men in a vicious and unstoppable onslaught. The bunnies got away. I gotta love nature. I love when nature wins. Honestly, I just love when nature wins. Bunnies beat Napoleon. There also was a 2-year war between Australian humans and emus, and the emus won. They were able to figure out the range of bullets from guns, and they kept running outside of the range whenever a shot was fired. I love nature. It's just fantastic, honestly. Roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin. In the 1880s, hosiery businessman Lamarcus Thompson hated that Americans were tempted by hedonistic places like saloons and brothels. So he built America's first roller coaster to give New Yorkers some good, clean fun. Hey, I love them. Alrighty, here we're coming back in our floaty ocean. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins can, for up to 40 minutes. Dolphins, on the other hand, need to come up for air about every 10. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. The Statue of Liberty used to be a lighthouse. About a month after the statue's dedication in 1886, it became a working lighthouse for 16 years, with its torch visible from 24 miles away. I would have liked to have seen that. I think that's really cool. Finally, we have one last absurd fact for today, and my jellyfish adventure will be done. Queen Elizabeth II's, our late dear queen, cows sleep on waterbeds. The Queen's royal cows sleep on waterbeds. They apparently help ease the cattle's pressure points so they can continue to produce. Oh my goodness, what it would be like to be a cow when the Queen was alive. I wonder if her son is keeping that up. I don't know. That would be a fun one to find out. Well, everyone, happy Absurdity Day. Now get out there and do something silly, crazy, wacky, fun, strange, different. Who cares? Just enjoy this life. We get one. I'll see you around, everybody, and I hope to hear back from you. Tell me in the comments below what you did today to be completely absurd. I'm with you. Let's do this thing. Woo!